Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Longhorns offense will get the first swing today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So NC State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, and provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well.
They pressure him and get him. The Ross back to the 7-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and a quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
That's a safety for the defense.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks into the clear.
Return is off down at the 31. And your Texas Longhorns will take over.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now for the offense. QB keeper all the way. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. That's an important first down on that running play. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as in his head, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To the air, it's Owens. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
16, NC State, 0. Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. The back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. And now from the pistol formation. Grab behind the line. Mid-spot. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a first set of downs. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
NC State, 0. Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Inside the 45. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an option look. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback's got it on the option. The ball is loose in the backfield. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Scanning the field. It's Wilson. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass rush swarming him again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Going to try to use his legs here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the... offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
And they'll kick it away here. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Receivers are bunched together. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Where they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Caught over the middle. It's Butler. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Design quarterback run. Gets the first and still running. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back. It's Owens. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. QB decides to keep it here. Has the 1st down and more. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. There's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Owens. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
NC State 10. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Using his legs, it's Jones. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And now the handoff. An impressive spin there. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Owens. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity. They're on 3rd down and long. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Davis. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Pitch to the back. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Oh, what a spin! Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Now a crucial third down and goal. To throw, it's Owens. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Looking right. This one caught. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. And he's able to get the boot away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. They start the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.